by Scott Credit Union. Your St. Louis
Fan Report. Aloha, and welcome to the St. Louis Fan Report. This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm your host on the BlueNote Fan Report pregame show. That's right. Today is the first game where the Blues are playing a team with a better record than them. Right now, the Carolina Hurricanes have 20 points and are tied for second. The Blues are tied for seventh. Chris Lambert likes the intro. I'm working to make it a little better, Chris. But yeah, it's not too bad. I like that music. The music I got, really good on that one. Let's welcome in my co-host, the one, the only Slapshot. Hey, Miss Ashley.
Hey.
How are you? You feeling better today?
A little bit. I still got a runny nose and a headache, but otherwise I'm okay.
Well, now you're going to have an even worse headache.
Why?
They're starting Hoffer.
That's not a headache. That's probably the best move. I'd rather him play the Hurricanes than have to deal with
McDavid?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that might be right. However, I think that the back-to-back Bennington would be the better choice.
I don't disagree, but the last time I suggested a back-to-back Bennington, they didn't go that route. And you even argued it a little bit at first. So,
well, okay, it's situational though, right? You have to look at the situation. This isn't us playing, a top-tier team and then a bottom-tier team behind it.
Okay, Chris, hold on. Chris, we're not necessarily going to lose because Hoffer did pull off a win his first game. Let's give the kid some credit. He's got some great positioning and some great potential. I'm not as worried as I am this last time. Okay,
and that's it. But my concern, and again, I don't want to be seen as the negative Nelly, but my concern is last time was the anomaly. Now I know our boy.
You see, that's the thing, though, is you like to say that everything's an anomaly. Our good start, that's an anomaly because we happen to not have a team that was better than us because it's early in the season and people are still figuring things out, or because, Colorado had some people out, or Vegas had people out. We have people out, too. You have to play.
Okay, you play who's in front of you. You're absolutely right on that, and I'm not gonna disagree with you on that point. You play who's in front of you.
Exactly.
So at that point, yeah, you're right. But what I'm looking at, let's go back to what we talked about with Hoffer in the preseason, right? In the preseason and in the tournament, Hoffer did not show promise at all. I'm sorry, and I know Lance has said no, he's got it. That don't look into that. He did. The game against the Sharks, he was sharp. He let in 3 goals, but he was sharp. He played well. This is a different animal, right? And the Hurricanes now, where we're looking better is the Hurricanes are coming off their second loss of the season on a back-to-back night. They're going to have their backup goalie in. Their primary goalie, Fredrickson's got 9 wins. I mean, he's like second. I was looking at the stats earlier. He's like second in goals against average, number 1 or 2, 1 in wins, second in goals against average. I forget what the other stat was that he's like really high up there. So when it comes to not playing Fredrickson, so Fredrickson is third in goals against average. However, I think you could say second because number 1 is Martin Jones, and Martin Jones is a backup. So he's just played the bare minimum to come up on there. But Bobrovsky's got a 1.73. Anderson's got a 178. Save percentage. Jones again, number 1, and Anderson is number 7 at 938. Right? I mean, that's impressive. And Benner's off the list now. He is on the list. Benner's got at 16th at a 922. Hoffer's not on the list because he's only played 1 game, obviously. And then you also Anderson's got 9 wins, so you taking that you're taking that off. And then I think Anderson only has one shutout, where we know Hoffer doesn't have a shutout. Husso does. But it's you want Hoffer to play well, right?
Yeah.
Because basically next season you have a question. You have a question mark. Do you re-sign Husso, right? Who's an unrestricted UFA, not an RFA anymore? He's a UFA. Or do you stick with Hoffer, who's your RFA? Right. Actually, I don't think you have to re-sign Hoffer. I think he's still on his entry-level contract. But do you move Hoffer up? Right. It saves you some money, but Hoffer needs to prove right here and now. I mean,
actually, the funny thing is if you look at cap friendly, Hoffer makes more than Husso.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I'm kind of surprised.
I mean, with a new contract, I think Husso would equal him, but yeah, Hoffer makes more.
That's a good point. Oh, the other thing about this game, so they're talking about the Hurricanes going on a free agent frenzy. They added 8 guys this season, which is surprising after they did so well in the regular season and then into the playoffs. But the other thing that I was trying, and I completely lost my train of thought there. Oh, Justin Falk. This is his first game back since he was traded.
Right? Yeah, COVID did some crazy things. We haven't played Eastern Conference team since March 9th of 2020.
Yeah, so I mean, but we had just missed. So we were supposed to play them on the 18th, and we all know that on March 12th the season stopped.
Yeah,
and then it never happened again. And then the Blues haven't played anybody in the East. So this is our first Eastern Conference. This is a litmus test game, right? And it doesn't matter with Husso in the net, Hoffer in the net, Bennington in the net, you in the net, me in the net. It doesn't matter. This is a. Excuse me, man. I drank a little bit of that sweet tea, and woohoo! It went right to the.
Honestly,
right spot.
With this game, it's not Hoffer that I'm concerned about. It's which Parayko do we get? Do we get the one that's on the ice for all 4 goals that were scored against us, last game, or do we get the one that's the stand-up defenseman? Is Scandella going to play a good game? What about Polk got it, but
yeah. So you got so actually we talked about this, and Berube had a quote, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but he basically said, yeah, those 2 guys did not play well at all, and I'm not, bad games happen. Okay. 2 is I forget what it's called. It was from Bull Durham. One is 2 is an anomaly, 3 is a streak.
Yeah.
Right. So let's not this be an anomaly. Let's get let's 1 be the anomaly there, right? Let's be let's get to that point. So Chris Lambert, and again, man, I'm enjoying Chris being on the show.
Oh, I love
also
Chris.
Let me know if you'd like for me to appear again. I enjoy the experience last time. Very sorry, Ashley, that I'm a bit scared right now about this. And no, Chris. We'll have you on. It won't be every game, but it'll be from time to time as we're figuring things out. We're still learning. Even though I've done this for 3 years, going on my 4th season now, this is only the 2nd season I've done the live shows. Right. Prior to this, it was all recorded. Right. It was pre-recorded, and it wasn't as much live.
I caught some of your pre-recorded, but whenever I pretty much started in the group, you were doing the live. You had just started them.
Yeah. So really for the live shows, that there's a lot that's got to happen and things that have got to be done, and I'm looking for the right chemistry. And Chris, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying that the mind, at the moment, me and Ashley need to develop our chemistry, and I think. With me, with Rob not coming back and a few other people deciding that they don't want anything to do with me anymore, we got to find that chemistry, Ashley, and I would think we're getting it. I'm not saying I'm not saying we're not. I'm not saying that things are bad. I'm saying that we're learning each other.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't want to always bring somebody into that. Right.
And I mean, Chris, every now and again is fine. Plus, you've got a full-time job, bud. You can't always pop on every time.
Yeah.
But maybe we could figure out like every, Wednesday, if there's a game, we can pull you on or something like that.
I think that works very well. Chris says that's fine. Just let me know when it's like my new therapy. And and that's great, Chris. That's great. Hey guys, don't forget to share it. I did not share it in All Blues Everything. I let you do that.
Okay, I'll get it.
Right, tomorrow, special show tomorrow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're on standby for tomorrow. So we don't know for sure, but there's a good chance tomorrow Jose Dynamite.
I look forward to that.
The St. Louis born, Hawaii bred, Hawaii educated somewhat, water polo comedian is going to be on our show, right?
He's got a lot of things on his resume there.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, I'm looking forward to that. I know when it comes, I'm not a stand-up comedian, and the only reason that I would even do the open mic is to get more comfortable doing this, right? Being in that sitting spot, being able to move a little bit, being able to talk, come up with something right off the top of my head, things like that I would like to do. So here's the lines: O'Reilly centering Kyrou and Bushnevich, Thomas centering Barbashev and Tarasenko, Bozak centering Saad and Perron, and Joshua centering Kostin and Neal. I am happy that the second line is back together.
I'm very happy that the second line is back together. I'm very interested to see how it goes with O'Reilly and Perron separated. I don't know that it'll last the whole game, but I think he's just making a statement.
No, I am, and I think I don't think players take anything away from this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes basically you got to be able to play with anybody and everybody, right? And I know chemistry is important, right? And I get that, but at the same time, a good player is a good player no matter where you put him.
Exactly.
And to give you an idea with that, look at Colton Wong. Yes, Sam. See, I do like the Blues.
You mean the Cardinals? You like the Cardinals
Cardinals,
too?
sorry. Yeah, the Cardinals. It still pissed me off. See, I'm still aggravated about that. But they took Colton Wong away from his double team, his double play partners, and he goes to Milwaukee, and he does just as good there. Right? I mean, they end up winning the division. He probably should have been. Actually, I think Colton Wong should have gotten the Gold Glove over the guy at second for St. Louis. I really thought that he should have gotten that. But hey, that's the way it works. But
Brian Green, I appreciate the enthusiasm. If I had guys' buttons, you'd be getting an applause right now.
He says, I just joined a conversation, but screw the Canes. We can play anyone. We have the roster and have a good chance at victory every night.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues!
Absolutely. I had to give him a little bit of extra on that one. I mean, it's a good point. That's a good point. Now, see, I'm still looking at this Blues team a little like I did at the beginning of the season, right? We didn't know what we had.
You didn't know what we had.
Okay. I didn't know what we had. Yes, Ashley picked them to win the division. She's not going to let me forget that.
And when they win the division, I'm going to be even worse.
Oh, I know you are, and I love it. Right now, I'll tell you what, they're showing Kyrou right now where he's got the 5 goals, 9 assists. I mean, he's leading the team in points. Tarasenko's right behind him. Tarasenko is just on the edge of a complete breakout. Better not be. You know what? I thought about this, Ryan. I don't think we're going to do that one on Monday. I think this one needs a little bit more time. Let me look at the schedule here real quick.
Yeah, because we still got to do the Eastern Conference captains as well. So
yeah,
it's not that I want to put the jerseys on the back burner. It's let's finish what we started.
Yeah, and I think that might be a better for Monday. Maybe I think we play a game on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. I don't have the schedule dead up in front of me.
I have it on my calendar. I'm trying to pull it up.
I'm trying to pull it up right now. I mean, I have so much stuff going on my computer. It's amazing. It still works actually. Okay, so we play. You know what? Friday. We'll do Open Fan Friday with the top 10 jerseys, and this will be current jerseys. NHL current jerseys, top 10 current jerseys, and we'll go from there because we've got the back-to-back here. Monday we off day, then Tuesday we play. We have Arizona at home. We have an off day Wednesday, and then Thursday we have the Sharks at home before we go to Dallas on Saturday. And this is a jam-packed month here. Jam-packed month.
It is. It really is.
Chris Lambert's giving you an oh God, I'm not sure why.
No, he's saying on God, Ashley, because he knows that I will never let it go.
Oh.
The year that we won the Stanley Cup when we were doing really bad, he was at work and, he's, they suck. And I was like, don't give up on my Blues. And I literally, as his boss, went off and was like, don't give up on my Blues. They will prove everybody wrong. And then they won the Stanley Cup. And I still don't let him live it down.
Yeah. Michael Dante. Hey, it's Dante's Inferno. Oh, man, did he go off on the last one? Did he go off? Sunquist returning might change the entire complexion of this team for the better. He's been missed dearly. Our PK might go to 100%. I think our PK...
Can you say let's go Blues?
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues? Nah, she's not in the mood.
No, I
that
heard
was
it.
Really trying to...
Oh, okay. That was the other one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, Sunquist coming back, I think, keeps us in the 90s. Hey, Ellie.
That one's Addison.
Addison. Okay, I'm trying to learn them all. They all have the same face. So
they all look like me. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of tough to tell them apart, and then in their height they're about the same. So, let's see. I'm wide open to do games Monday and Tuesdays. I'm off work those days. We could work something out, Chris. But again, don't like we say, we and Ashley have still got to get our chemistry to better. So just let us. We'll get you in there. What was that old saying? Hold your horses, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Be patient for us. Imagine the abuse a player's body goes through every week. The NHL isn't a sprint; it's an abusive marathon, and that's absolutely right. And that's why, Hoffer playing today is huge. It was Ashley's Inferno during that time, too. And I went off because I'm sorry. How many times have we seen the Blues blow 2 and 3 goal leads? It needs to stop, especially this year, because the roster is way too good. No excuse. The Nashville game should have been a win. I'm not going to disagree with that. Not going to disagree with that at all, Mike. Not going to disagree with that at all. That's what you're hoping for. And
that reminds me of the essay I have to write in the next week.
I'm
supposed to do a compare contrast essay with a stance. So I'm doing ice hockey versus soccer with the stance that ice hockey is more demanding.
I did mine. I compared 2 different cities to a Corvette and a minivan. Right? I compared Honolulu to a Corvette, and I compared where I lived in Yokosuka to a minivan. So I remember doing that. And actually, I got bonus points for the fact that I compared. I did a double comparison.
That's awesome.
Right. So okay, not trying to pat myself on the back. Jose wants to know if it's a low-scoring or a high-scoring game. For the Blues to win, it needs to be a low-scoring game. Right? Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I think for the Blues to win, it needs to be a high-scoring game. I think that they need to get in there on and it's not Ranta because Ranta's hurt. I'm not sure who they've got in the net. Let me see here real quick. It's going to be Alex Lyon, it looks like. And to me, and I guess he's getting his first start. Right? At least this season. He's getting his first start of the season.
This is another reason why I'm not upset about Hoffer.
Right? Well, then this is going to have to, I think, I think the Blues could win either way. The more I look at it, I
Mhm.
do think
I mean,
that the
I'm not going to be upset because I've been saying since I looked at the schedule, I expected them to lose this game. But now that we're here, they can win it.
yeah, we may have lucked into something here,
No,
right?
Brad Pond. Torrey Krug is not coming back tonight. Next week sometime.
Yeah, do not. He asks about Torrey every game.
Hmm.
Torrey will not be back until I think the Saturday game. I think
Yeah.
another week. I think another week before he shows back up.
Yeah,
So the
with
Dallas
how
game.
poorly O'Reilly and Sod came back, like with their stamina, I don't think
Yeah,
they're going to rush him.
no, no way. And the defense really hasn't been that bad. It
It's
did
been
have.
pretty bad, but it's not from the person that we have brought up. Like
Yeah,
I think
no,
Rosen's been pretty darn good.
yeah. Rosen's not been
Scandella
bad.
and hopefully it was a one game bad thing for Parayko.
Yeah, and I think more than likely it was. You know what? Pareko just needs to let go of his shot. I
Yeah,
think
he
if
does.
Pareko goes
He's
back
too
there
nice, and he just
and
needs to
just lets
unwind.
go of his shot, just lets go of it, stops trying to skate up, just starts firing that shot, good things are going to happen. I know he's worried about hurting somebody, and that's an obvious thing. But they're showing highlights of Tarasenko, and he's just if he can just start getting a little bit more puck handling and a little bit more vision, he's just going to start burying pucks, and Thomas has the ability to get him those pucks, right? So real quick, some stats that have changed. The Blues are now +4 on the first period, where the Hurricanes are +1. The Blues are +6 in the second, so they've gone down a little bit there,
Mhm.
where the Hurricanes are +8. So that's the second period right now. That's the question mark. And then the Blues are +3 in the third, where the Hurricanes are +9. They've scored 14 and allowed 5.
Mhm.
This is a game you have got to get ahead of them early. If you do
Yeah.
not get ahead of them early, you're in. They're allowing 1.9 goals per game. We're allowing 2.5. It's going to be a close game,
Mhm.
right?
I'm not really sure what Brad means. A branch and coming back.
Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at stats real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure, Brad. I'm not sure what you mean there, Brad. I think he does. I know Brad has a speech impediment,
Yeah.
and he may. Good one. Christmas period, right? Actually, I think it's probably going to be more the third, but you're right. This is that's a
It's a
good
whole
point.
litmus game, though.
Yeah, it's a litmus game, and this is again. They've got to be. The Canes started a new goalie against us. Kind of makes me think they don't think we are a big threat. No, it's not that. It's a back-to-back game. Fredrickson lost last game. He may just need that break. This may be something where they originally had Ranta, tagged for this game. This was okay. Ranta's going to play this one, but now Ranta's in concussion protocol. I think it's either concussion or his knee, and that's from him coming out and getting trashed.
Uh-huh. But that's
And
also
that's a
how
game
those
that
top teams lose to a lesser opponent because they take them for granted.
Ranta,
So,
yeah.
I mean, if that's what they're going to do and they're not going to think we're a big threat, that's where we actually have a chance. Like we show them, hey, don't underestimate us.
No, absolutely. I'm with you on that one. So hey, Jose, thanks for giving that thumbs up. We always appreciate when you guys show us some love and some likes. It lets us know that you like what we're doing, and it's just our way of feeling your love. So thank you, Jose. We really appreciate that today. For me,
Sonny is not
Sonny
back
is
tonight.
not back tonight. Sonny's not, and Sonny could be back. Sonny's not back because of salary cap. So once Husso can play, so what I could see happening, to be honest with you, Husso may not be completely ready, but if Bennington's going to start the next two, and you can get him to agree with, so they're just now getting ready to come on the ice, agree with, hey, no matter, even if you have a bad game, we're going to leave you in there. right? Are you okay with that, right? So he doesn't get up, so it doesn't become a Patrick Waugh situation. I say go ahead, put Hosa. Well, he's got to come off. He's not off COVID protocol yet, right? That's the thing. So he's still on COVID protocol. So if he could come off COVID protocol, then you put him in. Don't play him, but you send Hoffer down, and then you can bring Sunquist back. So that's what we've got to say there. You're getting a good point. I'm not sure on what that is. 'Cause remember, they're about 30 seconds behind, somewhere around there, and we've been talking about other things. I think it might be the Listmas game.
Or it's
Chris
probably the underestimating the lesser team.
The underestimating. Yeah, there we go. And the Canes are going to come in hot from a 2-1 loss versus Philly last night. Actually, I don't think so. I think that we may get them flat on their feet, right? I
think we're going to be more hot from our previous loss than they will be.
Yeah, I do. I think that, them losing to Philly, while that's the third should be a litmus inside of a litmus game. Absolutely. Good point, Chris. I think one of the biggest things that we're going to look at happening here is you're going to see two teams, first of all, both coming off division losses and games that they felt they should have won. Now, Philly stayed ahead of Carolina almost the whole way. But the way the Blues lost to the Preds, I think that this team has more to answer for. Mm-hmm. And not only that, the only thing the biggest concern for me are the Blues looking forward or ahead to the Oilers, right? That does kind of make me wonder here a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they are. I think that they're focused on making up for the game against the Preds. I think that Perron and O'Reilly might be a little agitated that they were separated. Not that they can't do it, but
No, and I hope so. So what's your prediction for the game, Ashley?
Well, I think that this one is going to end up being 5-3. I want to say Blues, but it can go either way.
You're right. I want to say that, with two backup goalies, this could be a shootout. I really think this could be a shootout. Now, Hofer did play good enough against the Sharks.
And I think that the preseason was kind of a fluke because you didn't get a good sample size from him. He didn't play a full game. He had 2 periods, but, it wasn't consistent. I don't think that really introduced him properly. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, that's fair enough. At the moment, I'm looking at this, and I'm going back and forth. I can see Carolina easily winning this game. I can see the Blues easily winning this game. Maybe 6-5 is a bold prediction. I don't want to see. I don't mind a high-scoring game sometimes, but I worry about. Yeah, well, O'Reilly seems like his energy and his stamina is up. It really does. Mm-hmm. And the day off in between, the travel may help it. I don't know. I'm going to go Blues win this one 4-3 in OT. Right? So
great minds think alike-y.
Yep. I don't see the game coming on yet. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on it here. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game, that's for sure.
Yes.
Right? Tomorrow's game, 1:30 pregame show. Right? Yeah, for me. 1:30 for me. I think it's 5:30 for you. Or 6, is it 6 o'clock game? It's an earlier game on a Sunday. So 6 o'clock game for you. I think that this is one of those games where the first period is going to be jab fest. Let's feel each other out.
That's what I was thinking, Jose.
right? And a little bit of uppercut here and there, but it's the second period that's going to be the tail of the tape. That's going to be the middle rounds. That's going to see who gets knocked out in the late rounds. So, really interesting for me. Shots are going to be important, right? The Blues allow a lot of shots. The Hurricanes don't. So, if the Blues can get their shot, they need to take their shot, right? Don't wait. Take your shot. Don't worry about that pass. Take the shot. I think if you get shots on goal in this game, you're going to win. And now Bally's going to be screwing me over today. I'm going to have to try and sign on again.
I'm sorry, dude.
I just signed. I did it last game. I got it fixed and signed back on. So it looks like we're getting pretty close to the game. Unfortunately, I don't have it on yet. How close are we, Ashley? Are we getting there?
I'm in my kitchen again, so
okay. Yeah.
Whenever I do that, I kind of hide from the TV.
Yeah, so I got to kind of see if I can get ESPN on here real quick. See if I can pull up ESPN and pull in my ESPN Plus and see what that is until I can get the Bally Midwest working. But I know we should be coming right up on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing on my phone, so.
Yeah, so I'm
Hey,
trying.
Alex. Oh, yeah, Jose, I agree. Falk's going to be playing out of his mind, but I don't think he's as concerned about it because he said that not a lot of the people are still there, so he doesn't.
Only like 6 guys are there that played when he played. So I could see that. I could see that. No, I do think that he's going to want to play out of his mind.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much. I'm getting the announcers are still talking. Alex Kennedy's showing up. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Hope your kids are going to let you watch some hockey today. Man, mine is not letting me watch it all today. Being one of them days. Okay, guys. Well, I got to get my stuff set up so I can at least come on the intermission. We're going to kind of end it here. 8th of the party. What's the topic? Well, the puck drop's just about to come up, Alex. We'll wait and see what you think's going to happen for the game, and then we'll go. I'm going to have to try and reset my my Spectrum here. So I will be back. We'll talk to you guys all later. This is Guy saying aloha, mahalo for Ashley Slapshot Jones. We love each and every one of you, and we can't wait to see you on the Intermission Report. Aloha.